From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Of course, we're at my bar at Tommy Mac's and brought to our good friends at the Heritage Capital Group and at Farther. Great to have both of them on board. We've got some old friends here at the bar and some new ones as well. And we're going to talk some artificial intelligence. I know a little bit over the head of a bartender. I get it, but we're going to try to figure this one out. Let's welcome in the panel. Coach Dave Campo is back. Hi, Coach.
Hi, Tom.
How
Good.
are you?
Wonderful. It's game day today.
It's game day.
That's right. The Jags getting going today.
What would you produce if you had your limitless AI on game day, Coach? What would you put out there for yourself?
Well, first of all, you know, technology's always been there in football.
Yeah,
absolutely. Whether it's computer studies, whatever.
Yep.
So for me, I would put together the perfect robot that can win. That's it. Put them out there. Put them out there and play.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
It. That's
that would
it.
be a good one.
But the technology, obviously, it can be put to use. I'm not quite sure how.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
we got an expert here.
Exactly.
We got an expert on the show.
Go.
Ted Willich.
How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you.
NLP Logics. How are you, pal?
I'm
Good
doing
to see
well.
you.
Good to see you.
All right,
Thank you.
You're in the AI game. You created this company. You're the CEO. You're the leader. Tell us about what you guys are doing.
So for the past 12 years, NLP Logics has been building automation solutions for businesses using artificial intelligence.
12 years ago.
12 years ago,
Wow.
Yep, here in little old Jacksonville. So
when you hear all the craze now, you're like, man, we've been doing this for a decade.
Absolutely.
No kidding.
Yep, we've
I
been
didn't know it was
at
around
it
that long.
Yeah, the funny thing is when we started the company, we were only going to focus on one core technology, which is natural language processing. That's what NLP.
Okay.
And everyone said, that is the dumbest name I've ever heard. And then all of a sudden something came out called ChatGPT, which the core technology is natural language processing.
Oh, nice.
Now they think it was a smart idea. But,
and you do too.
right. But no, it's been a lot of fun and a lot of growth in the last few years.
So So you've been in it for a while. So all this talk about it, obviously you've been dealing with it. But what do you like about it the most? Let's start there. For now and the future, what do you see?
For us, what we like about it most is solving business problems for our customers.
Okay.
So being able to go in and automate certain processes or different aspects of their business.
Okay.
So they get an ROI, so they then pay us.
Okay.
So that's what, we like gnarly problems. It's fun.
Absolutely. Well, great to have you on board. We're going to talk more about it. Bill Prescott's back from Heritage. Hey, Bill.
Hey.
AI. What do you think?
Well,
do you guys use AI?
We use ChatGPT a little bit, but what's interesting is companies out with the labor shortage.
Yeah.
We're hearing more and more companies talking about, hey, how can I bring robotics in? How can I bring artificial intelligence in to supplement the workforce?
Yeah.
And when you think about it, I had one company that was there, and they've got guys that were shooting fiberglass, and come in, get a robot, program it, works 24 hours, doesn't make mistakes as it's going, and so I think over the next 5 years, I think you're going to see an explosion of AI robotics for companies to make themselves
So what
more
you're
profitable.
saying is that movie called Terminator way back when is coming. Nelson Bradshaw's here for fun. Hey, Nelson. How are you, buddy?
Great.
Do you guys use artificial intelligence?
We are starting to use it. It's still in its infancy, but in our financial area, our advisors, a lot of what they have to do is sort of investigative work and go through a bunch of documents, sort of figure out, wills and trusts and insurance policies and how to make all that line up. Takes a lot of time. AI is getting where we can use that, put all that through, and then come out with a series of questions that they should be working with the client on and makes them a lot more efficient.
I think with business plans, game plans, that it comes in handy like crazy, right? At least gives you a little base, a foundation of what you're going to have. So you got. I like that part about it. I mentioned off air, I can only imagine a coordinator, defense coordinator, offense coordinator having AI build them a game plan, or a playbook, or whatever the case may be.
And I'm all for that. The only problem you have is that the game of football, for example, is so human-oriented that you don't know that you can create what I would create is a 6'6", 350-pound guy that
4'3",
can run over it. very much. You know, I'm not sure how much the
Look like this guy.
Now, game plans, you know, the game changes so much during the course of a game. I don't know that it's, you know, and again, I don't know as much about AI as these guys.
Well, it's not. I mean, the reality is, look, as you know, it's your defense, it's your scheme. So you're not. Now, how do you combine the two, right?
Yeah.
With just a generalized AI game plan as opposed to what you would prefer.
I think you could get certainly a jump on what's coming up next based on it, for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'll tell you something, Wal. So I work with, and Bill knows, I work with a firm called Sequin. And they have a show. They're in the entertainment world. They do some business, traditional as well. But they have a show they're selling to NBC. Well, they'll have an AI human. And you should see her. They built her. I'm like, you built her? And he shows me the picture. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you built her? And she's an attractive woman. There you go. Whoa, okay. Well, that's interesting stuff, right?
Yeah.
We're going to see more and more of that, I got to imagine. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially in the entertainment world.
Yep, I think so.
Make it easier.
We're still a ways from Terminator, where we are with AI.
You hated that I said that. I didn't mean to.
No, it's great.
I didn't
I brought it up.
Yeah, you did, Robo. You're what a giant robot. You should have like 5 of them just to walk next to you.
No kidding.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But we're a ways from that. But right now, it's really combining different languages or technologies.
Yeah.
So if you want to teach a human or a machine to talk or read or something like that, use natural language processing, or C, you use computer vision. So you start to combine these technologies, but they're still pretty single use.
Real quick as we wrap up, is there error in any of that? I mean, there's got to be some error in there.
Error?
Already.
Oh,
error, like, you know, what the information's wrong or it's written wrong or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's where, like ChatGPT, they call it hallucinating.
Right.
So.
Right.
It'll come back with an answer that is absolutely wrong, but the way it's presented, you think it's right. And so it's still not quite there yet, but it's fun.
You know, when they have in the dictionary forward thinker, I want your picture there.
Yeah.
There you go.
12 years. 12 years.
Thanks a lot. Absolutely. Thanks,
fellas. Appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you check out all my guests that sit here. Just check out their profiles, this conversation, and all conversations at iwannabuzz.com. Until next time, y'all stay safe out there and be cool. And we'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you'll be very happy with the recommendation.